Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Aries. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. So I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message, so please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're starting off the reading today with the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. Then we'll use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot here to clarify those cards, and then finish off the reading with the Soul Journey Oracle cards for advice, guidance, or just closing messages for the reading. So let's get into this. Angels of Love and Light, can we please have clear and concise messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please and thank you. So I've already done a major shuffle of all the cards here, guys, but we're just going to do a couple more before we get into it. Now, I'm not going to take any reversals today, so it's all going to be relatively straightforward. So let's get into this reading, shall we? Right. Okay. Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What's to be said? Thank you, straight out. Gosh, guys. Karmic relationship and the golden mirror. Wow. Whew. Okay. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you, and the golden mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship and love bombing. Wow, photograph, okay. Obviously we'll take one more, but I feel like I'm shaking here, guys, which is really weird. Maybe I feel like if your love interest is dealing with the karmic partner or the karmic ex, it's very much on shaky ground, or someone's nervous to say something to someone. I'm getting don't say it. Don't say it. So someone is potentially telling the other person, look, don't say it, like, don't end it with me, or something like that. Axe, oh my gosh. Are you kidding? Oh, I'm shaking. Don't end it with me. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment and abandonment. The karmic partner is saying, look, don't end it with me. Don't do it. Oh, that freaked me out. Phoenix. Look, at the bottom of the deck of what we don't see is there's a whole new transformation. This person is moving on. They're leaving. Oh, I'm shaking, guys. Wow. Oh my gosh, twin flames. You could be dealing with a divine counterpart. They're transforming for the sense of balance in their life to go towards their happiness. Mirror. Heart with a key. Abundance. Oh my gosh, I'm getting that song. It's Like You're My Mirror. Justin Timberlake. My mirror staring back at me, something like that. I'm getting that. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull another card because that landed on that karmic relationship. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, someone has said, look, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm transforming, rising like the phoenix from the ashes. They've had enough. Oh, jeez, guys. Whew. Wow, the sword and the rose and the hammer. And then wedding rings, bottom of the deck. So the sword and the rose, we have clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection and power. And hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent working on it. Someone's found out the truth. That somebody was trying to sabotage something. I'm getting a karmic partner, karmic ex or a third party here. Was trying to sabotage a connection between you and your person. And the truth has been revealed. And potentially this karmic partner, the karmic ex or the third party, if there's a romantic connection, they've been love bombing either yourself or your love interest to prevent them axing a relationship or a connection. Somebody's true colours have been shown, they've been seen. And somebody hasn't liked what they've seen or who they've been dealing with, I'm getting. Oh, I actually feel a bit sick to my stomach, I'm not gonna lie. I feel incredibly nervous. It's like the sense of knowing that something not great was happening on in the background the whole entire time, and then somebody's had this kind of confirmation, like they felt it and now they see it. Something is materialized in some sort of way. Wedding rings. I feel like if somebody is married, so if your love interest is married, or if they've been in a long-term commitment, I feel like rings are coming off. Commitments are being cut up, torn up, I'm getting. Woo! Oh my gosh, the wedding ring with the snake as I said that. Oh. With Cupid's arrow and boat. Somebody's transforming their whole entire life. They've been wearing a mask, but they're not doing it anymore. They may realise that they've been in an involvement where they thought that there was love there, but they've received what they need in relation to information. Something's arrived to them. They've now got closure from what they needed. So I'm getting information here, guys. So an awaited decision was coming in for someone. Their ships are coming in. And someone is getting ready to kind of point the arrow in relation to love and move themselves forward, or kind of, I'm getting slingshot themselves forward, like catapulting themselves out of a really difficult, tricky situation, and they're just gonna completely fly through the obstacles of whatever has been going on in the past because they've done something, or they've learnt a lesson, or they've transformed their life, or they've seen something for what it is, and it's like no holding back this person anymore. So they're deciding just to kind of, you know, fly through the air, as it were. I know that sounds so random, but that's what I'm getting. Wow, the other message I'm getting in relation to this is that your love interest feels this deep soul connection with you, and they envision what it would be like if you and them were to be able to come into union with one another and to carry out this deep soul tie that you have with one another. As I was getting that earlier with the twin flame card, you could be dealing with your divine masculine, divine feminine here, or even a high level soulmate. So I'm just feeling that this person, this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or the third party is very jealous or envious of the love, like the other woman, the other man. They're looking over their shoulder in the sense of there's a sense of competition, and they've been malicious in some sort of way by doing something to prevent a love from coming together. You see what I mean? Like how the snake's in the middle of this wedding rings and also the Cupid's arrow. I feel like someone knows about somebody else's intentions to move a connection forward, or what they're genuinely wanting for their life. And so therefore they've done whatever they can, I'm getting no holds barred, to ruthlessly change a situation for it to go in their favour. But it's, wow, I'm getting, they're just going to fall flat on their bum. Like, that's what I'm getting. That's what's coming through, guys. Wow. I'm getting like this love interest of yours may have been very one-sided in the connection with you because they were dealing with this other person. They were consumed elsewhere. And so therefore you had to go through a breakup or separation from them and potentially abandon the connection with them or walk away because there wasn't the sense of equal give and take between the two of you, because of this person may have chosen to stay in another situation. And I'm getting this indication, it's like they didn't necessarily choose this other person because they were better than you or anything like that. I'm just getting this indication that they may have, you know, basically they subconsciously chose to stay in this karmic relationship or karmic connection because they still hadn't learned lessons that they needed to learn. So they stayed where they were, and potentially they felt like they didn't have clarity about you, so therefore they sabotaged the relationship with you. but now they want to work on it. They've been given some sort of new sense of protection in their life because they're doing something that is different from what they've been doing in the past. They're transforming, they're changing. And because of this, they're rebuilding themselves after a difficult, painful relationship with a karmic partner, karmic ex, or a third party. Rather than repeating old cycles or behaviours or attitudes or a mindset or, you know, what have you of the past, they're working on themselves, and this in turn, they're honouring themselves, and they're being isolated as of right now. They could just be choosing to isolate themselves and stay in solidarity until they figure out some sort of deeper rooted issues within themselves, or, you know, with another connection of sorts. I feel like this person may have ghosted you at one point, or there was the sense of silent treatment. But now they're giving this karmic partner or the karmic ex a sense of silent treatment, and they're stopping the pattern of being with this person and continuing to go round and round in circles. And they've actually decided, look, do you know what? F this. I finished the cycle. I'm not going to be here anymore. I'm not going to be giving into a one-sided relationship with this karmic partner or the karmic ex. They can try and love bomb me all that they want. I know the truth now. And this person is having this new sense of like feeling invigorated and knowing that they are a force to be reckoned with, basically. They're finding their sense of their power and their identity. And so therefore now this person is realising that they genuinely can't think of anything else other than the idea of you, and then having the sense of consistency between the two of you and working on the connection. But they got other people in the way, or other people who are very much trying to kind of step in. But also I'm getting as well that your person may be not coming forward towards you as of yet because they don't want you to be involved in any of the drama or being caught in the kind of crossfire of whatever they're closing out that's been relatively unhealthy or toxic in their connection with this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or whatever kind of negativity that they've got around them in relation to a third party situation of sorts, which could be anything, guys, okay? I'm getting lots of messages, obviously, so please genuinely just take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But yeah, this person has a lot of love for you, and they're becoming single and they're on their way. They've definitely been in a codependent connection of sorts. Oh wow, I'm not going to shuffle that way. It's sense of habit, sorry. But this person is becoming independent. They're becoming free, and they're making plans. They're making plans to change their life. Wow, they've seen the truth. There we go. Look at that. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords with that rose. And then the Knight of Cups. Wow. I know that these cards are kind of black and silver, but I'm getting a sense of black and white. Like this person could have a tendency to see things as quite black and white. There's like no grey bits, but they're seeing that things can be relatively complicated. And they're now getting the sense of more information is coming to them, which is allowing them to make the decisions that they're needing to, and to have this sense of trusting oneself, of moving on forward. They have a new vision for their life. They're being enlightened in some sort of way. I feel like this person's coming forward to tell you of this truth, of how they feel about you, that they want a new beginning, but they've seen the truth of who else they've been dealing with. Why is the karmic relationship here in the axe there? I mean, guys, I can't believe that card flew out, and as I said, ending of a relationship. Don't do it. Don't do it. But they're doing it. Someone's gone through a spiritual awakening here with the Hermit. They've done some soul searching. They've isolated themselves. That's literally what I was saying earlier. Oh my gosh, they're following their inner calling here with Judgment. Sagittarius energy. Your love interest knows that it's no accident that you are in their life. This karmic partner or the karmic ex is going to do or say or whatever they feel like they need to do to convince your person to stick around and to give it another go. But I feel like your person has learnt their lesson. I'm getting too far gone. So something is too far gone now. Too far gone. Why is, yeah, look at that as I say that. The karmic partner, karmic ex is trying to hold on to your person, but it's too far gone now. It's too far gone. Oh, sheesh. Karmic relationship. Oh my gosh. 8 of Swords. See, your person's been up in their headspace to do with a karmic relationship or ending an old connection. They may have not have even been like sure whether they should have been ending it or not. Maybe they were trying to be convinced. Wow, I'm getting convinced to stay where they were. But this karmic partner, the karmic ex or the third party, is trying to keep them trapped. I mean, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. You can't just like, you know, tie someone up like that and keep them so they're stuck. They're saying whatever they feel like they need to say. Oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'll do things differently. It'll be different once we do this. I'm gonna make the changes. Trust me. Yeah. Well, if you were gonna do the changes, why haven't you done them already? And I feel like your person's just... I'm getting the straw that broke the camel's back. Your person has been in a sense of victim mentality for quite some time. They've been very much up in their headspace. But they are going to be communicating with you relatively soon. They may realise that they've actually been stuck in a karmic cycle with someone. And they may have not realised. But now they're learning about... I'm getting learning about spirituality. So this person could be getting more in tune with... I'm getting the lingo for some reason. Okay. So yeah, this person may feel like they're getting more in tune with the lingo. Wow. Death. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. I mean, guys, right underneath the Eps. Look, breakup, separation. No, I've already said that it's over. No, I don't believe you. I don't believe that it's over. We can change this. I don't want to accept this. No, it's over. Oh my gosh, with the world. It's over. Oh my gosh, wow. Ooh. Okay, yeah, it's over. I'm not feeling like this anymore. So this person has just decided, look, no, enough is enough. We've had our bit. We've gone through what we've gone through. We're not meant to continue in this, and I don't want to revive this. This is it. This is it. This is it. And this karmic partner, the karmic ex, is like, oh, but we can revive this, we can rebirth this, I'll change, you know, no. I'm getting thanks but no thanks. Thanks but no thanks. Ooh, okay. But I feel like someone's just trying to keep things civil with the other person. So your love interest, if they're dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, it's literally like, look, I know that this may come across as a shock to you. But wow, yeah, I'm just getting this may come across as a shock to you. So maybe it might come across as a shock to this karmic partner or the karmic ex, or it's not, or they're being very sarcastic here, guys, about something. Oh, sheesh, I literally just said that. And then we had the King of Swords. This person is known for sarcasm. They're known for sarcasm, they're known for their wit, they're known for their intelligence, they're known for, you know, their analytical kind of nature. They're very logical, very reasonable. This person is not tolerating any BS whatsoever. They found out the truth. They're no longer up in their head anymore. They were trapped with the Eight of Swords, but they've got the clarity here about what they want, and they're just deciding, well, that's enough for me. And then I'm getting thanks but no thanks. So if you do 8 minus 9... wow, I'm getting 8 minus the ace. right, you get the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is to do with deception, lies, manipulation, sense of confusion, hostility, that type of thing. And then you do the Eight of Swords and you add that up to the Ace and you get the Nine of Swords. And we saw the Nine of Swords earlier, that this person had sleepless nights about what they should be doing or shouldn't be doing and stuck in their own head. They're like, no, I'm not, that's not a life. I'm not doing that anymore. So they're ending it. This person's got a lawyer involved here with the King of Swords to get them unstuck out of something. So I feel like that's what I was getting that impression earlier about. There's been a legal tie. You see how this person's tied legally to something or someone. I'm getting F that. I'm not doing that anymore. Ooh, with the Empress, wow. So this person may have received some sort of clarity that they are cutting out who they need to cut out because they've discovered who their Empress is or their Emperor is. I mean, this could be you, Aries. You may have found out who your Empress is because the Emperor is Aries energy. Either that or they've realised that, you know, you're their Empress to their Emperor. And so therefore, it's inevitable now that this person's had to cut out what they need to in order to go towards their Empress because they know who they are now. This is also divine feminine energy. Potentially the karmic partner or the karmic ex knows that either you or your love interest is the Empress or the Emperor. So they have tried to write up something or get something in writing or do something in relation to keeping someone trapped in a connection with them. But they're not going to be able to be stuck there. Oh my gosh. Eight of Cups. I feel like either you or your love interest have found out some sort of truth as to why there was a sense of abandonment to do with a connection with the Empress or the Emperor. Because of a third party, because of this karmic relationship. Either that or this love interest or yourself is finding out the truth, found out that they're in love, and they want to go away from what's not serving them anymore, from the Eighth Cup on something that they've built, that they've invested in, to go and find their Ninth Cup, which is this Ace, which is to be with this Empress or to be with this Emperor, so to be with you or for you to be with someone. And to kind of progress, and I'm getting let bygones be bygones of the past and not kind of dwell on the past and gain this sense of independence and freedom here with the Nine of Pentacles and be self-sufficient. Wow, gosh, guys, this is deep reading. This is deep. Okay, so what else have we got here, please? Yeah, I feel like your love interest has found out the piece of information or something that they've needed in writing, which is allowing them to let go and love themselves in order to have this complete transformation of their life and to start afresh and get rebalanced. Look at that with Temperance. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. It's like having this sense of healing for oneself and then moving on forward towards a reconciliation. That's what's happening. Gosh, this is deep, guys. This is deep. What else here? Please. Woo. Gosh. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. You know how I said I'm not taking any reversals? I'm not. But with that landing over here by the axe in the karmic relationship, your love interest has realised that they've lost out massively when it comes to their finances. And if they continue to stay where they are, they may not necessarily have that sense of abundance if they were to stay. So they're needing to end this old investment and to start afresh. Wow. And then go towards their love here with the Lovers. Oh my gosh, Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. Knight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. I feel like yourself or your love interest had a choice. They had a choice. And they decided to go where the money led them rather than love. And because they did that, it didn't work out. Rather than going forward, following their intuition with the someone who they felt like they had the past life connection with, the spiritual soul tie with, and that there was the genuine love and care and affection there in the sense of working on a connection together. But there may have been a sense of sneakiness in the past, or something wasn't quite right. I'm going to pull another couple of cards for those karmic relationship and acts. I know it's going to make the reading longer, but yeah, look, I feel like your person's going to reach out to you, or maybe even the karmic partner is going to reach out to you or your love interest and say, look, you know, how about we work together? I know of something to do with them that you may want to know. Ooh, interesting. I'm getting, you may want to know this. Wow, okay. So I'm getting the sense that this karmic partner or the karmic ex or the third party may even reach out to you and say, you know, well, I thought I might as well tell you before they came forward and tell you that we're not together anymore. But then tell us some sort of secret to do with them, something that doesn't want to get told, something that doesn't want to get out. I don't know why I got that. Look, karmic relationship, your person's leaving it. They've had enough. 8 of Cups. Because it's been very painful here. Look, it's been really, really painful. It's been basically flogging a dead horse. And they can't deal with it anymore. They could have been dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex who may have had commitment issues. They may have been relatively cold, relatively detached. Weren't very giving, weren't very loving. There was a one-sided connection between them. I'm getting a sense of control here, like power struggles. Yeah, your person could have had children with this person. Yeah. Do you know what I'm getting is that, wow, okay. Yeah, I feel that what you don't see is that what's coming in is that this person has closed out this old cycle. They've walked away. They're going to reach out and communicate to you in a sense of a very passionate way here with the Ace of Wands. With the Tower, I mean, guys, this person has probably been holding back their passion for you for quite some time. Yeah, especially they've been holding themselves back from you here with the Emperor. They want victory and success in your connection, but things have been painful between the two of you. But there can be the promise of something long-term between you. But everything's all hush-hush here with the High Priestess. Someone's making plans to do something, but they're fearful of getting rejected if they haven't healed enough and then moving on forward to someone. I'm getting lots of messages here, guys. So obviously, please just take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. There's definitely a strong sense of karma here with these 8s. I'll take one more for that axe. Obviously, I was only going to take 2 cards. No, well, I was going to take 4 cards for each, but yeah, someone's fearful of being rejected in relation to love with the 2 of Cups. I'll take one more, please. See, all the cards just want to kind of... What's going on here? Yeah, look at that. That wanted to come out reversal, and it came out reversal for a reason. And this person is letting you know that they have absolutely let go of this karmic connection with this karmic partner. They've counted their losses, they've realised that they've lost, and they now want to open up their heart to have something more with you. So that's what they're doing, because they've been very hurt here with the 10 of Swords again. Oh my gosh, guys, I mean, are you serious? Look at that. They've been very hurt here, guys. And then we've got the 3 of Swords. This person's been... in a lot of pain, and they're needing to take the time to nurture themselves in a sense of self-love with the Queen of Cups, because they want this love connection with you, they want this partnership with you. But there's been a lot that's happened between you guys as well. It keeps on wanting to come through. This person wants to bring justice to hurting you, and they're hoping that by ending and closing out what they're dealing with, justice is going to come for them as well, and there's going to be the rebalancing of the scales, and they would have paid off their karmic debt to do with this karmic connection with this karmic partner or the karmic ex, because they've now taken on this truth of the clarity of what they've been dealing with, and they're deciding to move on. Why is the golden mirror here, please? This person's absolutely turned their back on a toxic relationship or connection with this person. Oh my gosh, the golden mirror, the Empress. I feel this one as well, the Hangman. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. This person isn't taking action on you as of yet, or you may not be taking action on someone, even though there wants to be the sense of collaboration because of the one-sidedness that there was in the past. So someone is fearful of coming forward. I'm also getting as well that potentially this person is worried that you're going to see them in this light of being selfish, not wanting to put in work, not wanting to kind of grow on a connection with you, that it's just going to be one-sided if they were to come back into your life. What else here with that golden mirror? I'm getting the sense that someone wants this Empress or Emperor, obviously you or them, however this resonates, to change their perspective, to see things in another light, to give it another go. I keep on give it another go. Have a reunion, reconciliation here with the Three of Cups, because there's love there. Wow. With the Two of Cups, there's true love between the two of you. But there's also chaos, and someone's up in their head about it, the whole thing as well. They're stressed because they want this more than anything, but because of whatever happened before. They want victory, they want to move on, they want the sense of progression with the Five of Wands to the Six of Wands, with the Seven of Wands. I mean, guys, are you seeing this? And then the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of fire here, guys. So there's a lot of fire here. This person wants to take baby steps for you and them to progress. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like your love interest could let you know that they've put someone else out in the cold, the karmic partner, the karmic ex, or someone that they had a long-term connection with. A baby mama or a baby daddy here. They've realised that there's been some sort of lies or deception. Maybe they're realising that, you know, you were the one that's true and authentic. And so now they see you in a new light and they just want to be in your life. They don't want to not be in your life. And they're hurt because they're not in your life here with the Three of Swords, and that you're in separation, or that there was a third party, or that there was, you know, issues to do with that. Yeah, your person wants to slowly but surely move things forward here with the Knight of Pentacles and go on to calmer waters. Look at that with the Six of Swords, so that you guys can heal. It's like they basically want to earn your trust again. They want to take the time to earn your trust, for you to recognise that this person is loyal, get to know one another, not rush into a proper connection or anything like that, but to show that there's the sense of being steadfast, you know, not rushing into the sense of kind of passion and everything else. Let's look into this kind of sword and the rose and the hammer, because they came out together. This person wants you and them to heal more than anything. Do you know what? The other message I'm getting, I know this is going to sound, you know, but I'm getting this overall impression that this person may have been relatively selfish in the past. But I feel like they actually want to work on a friendship and turn it into a romance rather than be necessarily a friend with benefit or anything like that. I feel like that could have been something they wanted in the past, but I feel things are different. I feel like they see you in a different light, or you see this person in a different light. And there's a sense of, do you know what? Slowly but surely does it. I'm getting the sense of respect here, guys. I feel like someone's found a new sense of respect for themselves, but also for this other person, for yourself potentially as well. They've been illuminated to a connection, and that's why they're coming forward with the Chariot, Cancer's energy. They're going to travel to see you, potentially by car, I'm getting, with that Chariot. I'm getting go for a drive. Maybe this person say something along the lines about going for a drive. Maybe they want to go out in nature. What's this sword and the rose about, and sabotage and the rebuilding, etc.? What's that all about with that? I'm getting the sense that if you and this person do end up dating with one another, which I feel like you will probably end up with that, because obviously there's a very strong connection here, guys. You're going to end up being exclusive, like, relatively soon. Like, as in, like, you'll kind of go on a few dates and then there'll be, like, a sense of exclusivity between the two of you, like, not wanting to really date anyone else. Why is the sword and the rose here? Thank you. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there's been a long time of reflecting here. Feeling stuck with the Two of Swords. Needing time to heal with the Four of Swords. And because there's been the wounded warrior here. Because there's been hurt. There's been upset. There's been difficulties. Your person was at a crossroads for a very long time about what they should be doing or shouldn't be doing, but they found the clarity that there is love in the connection with you and this person, and now that's why they're becoming free, single and independent, because they want to embrace this new beginning and new love with you. They were most likely in denial about their feelings in the past, but look, they want to work on the connection with you. Eight of Pentacles. Look, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. You know, everything is kind of changing. Everything's building up. Your person was unsure about whether to put work into this connection or not. But I feel like they genuinely want to now. They don't want to leave you out in the cold, and they don't want to be let out in the cold anymore. Look at that with the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. If they're dealing with this potential karmic partner or the karmic ex, as I was saying, or a third party, they're the ones that's been left out in the cold through the breakup, separation or a divorce here. You know, and as I was saying, Hammer, the truth that someone was trying to sabotage the connection and prevent you and them, you and your love interest, from healing in it, working on it in the recognition that there's actually love there, rather than the sense of a superficial connection with lust, as it were. So your person is on their way. They want to travel to see you. They've rejected this other person. But the karmic partner or the karmic ex I'm getting didn't really want your person anyway. But they just wanted them to choose them to stay where they were. Your person's chosen you though. they've chosen themselves. And because they've naturally chosen themselves and what they want for themselves in relation to their own happiness, they're naturally going to come forward towards you, and they're going to see you. So I would expect a message from this person. You have a past life connection with them here with the Six of Cups, and they see you as everything to them with the Queen of Pentacles. They see you as the one that they want to have the long-term commitment with. You know, this is like the future spouse here, future wife, husband, mother or father of children. Look, well, we know undeniable chemistry and passion there. Look at that with the Emperor. This is you guys. So you may feel this way about this person, or potentially that's exactly how they feel about you. Or maybe, hey guys, sorry about that. My phone camera cut out. It does have the tendency to do that, so I'm having to edit the video, so I'm very sorry about that. That's why things may look a little bit different. But we're just going to basically carry on. I'm just feeling predominantly that this person has been very stressed about making a very difficult decision in their life for a very long time. But it's like they have to make this particular decision, and I feel like they have made it, but they've been torn basically between two loyalties or two relationships. So either yourself, you know, and a karmic partner, or however this resonates. And I feel like they couldn't necessarily choose for themselves, so they just didn't make a decision at all because they felt very kind of confused. You know, the thing is, it's like, even though that this person here with the Two of Swords, they're wearing a blindfold, they don't necessarily need to see right exactly in front of them to have this recognition of knowing what they feel is the right thing to do for themselves, or what they, you know, they're not blinded to the fact of what they potentially could be doing or not doing. I feel like there's a sense of, you know, there's a saying of ignorance is bliss. Well, ignorance is not bliss in this connection, in this sense, you know. I feel like as well that there was definitely a problem that was basically highlighted here, and I feel like someone wasn't open to seeing that there was a particular problem, and they weren't, you know, acknowledging it. They were refusing to acknowledge that something was going on. But the thing is, at the end of the day, I mean, you can only do really the best that you can with the situation, with the information that you've got at hand. And I feel like if this person didn't have all of the information, then they could only make a decision on what they had or felt at the time. And maybe you felt this way, or maybe your person's felt this way. And so that's why there was a sense of not completely closing of an old cycle as of yet, because of what have you. But I'm gonna do one more card for that, and then we'll just close off the reading. I know it's gone on for a long time already, but this person has been sitting on the fence, and they know that they need to kind of face their fears, as it were, to get themselves up and running and move on forward. But it's difficult because this one person is like, well, they want to have this sense of time out and wait and contemplate and stay in solitude and not really do of anything, and know that they shouldn't take action yet. But then at the same time, it's like all they want to do is take action. Look, again, with the Four of Cups and the Devil card. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. There's the Truth. Oh my gosh, guys. The Knight of Swords. That's all to do with fast movement. It's all to do with stress and truth in divine timing. Things are going to move on forward in relation to love. And what once felt really heavy is going to be let go of and dropped, and there's going to be a sense of lightness, and then you and this person are going to come together with a reunion or union or reconciliation. It's going to manifest for you both. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Leo, a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Gemini. The truth has come out that something was very unhealthy, that there was a sense of materialism in this connection with this karmic partner or the karmic ex, or there was lust, or there was jealousy or envy, or the sense of power struggles. I'm getting domination and submission. So I feel like there was definitely wow, I'm getting who wears the trousers. So I feel like that was definitely something that was kind of going on in this connection with this karmic partner or the karmic ex. And I'm feeling as well that there was sex without love here. So I feel like this love interest doesn't want to have sex without love anymore. They found out the truth of what they genuinely want, because what they do want, because they've been reflecting on it, is that they want a cup of love. They want intimacy, they want warmth, they want nurturing, they want closeness, they want, I'm getting sensuality. Like they want that kind of real intimacy with someone, but potentially they've been fearful of having that, so they stayed where they were. You know, it's interesting to me, because I feel like this person may have had casual relationships in the past, but they never felt like the true depth of a real kind of soul connection with someone. They weren't interested in it. Because I'm getting it scared the ish out of them, to be honest. It scared the ish out of them to be that sense vulnerable. You see how these people are naked? It's like, yeah, you can stand there and be completely naked to someone. There's a difference between being physically naked with someone and emotionally naked with someone, and that's what intimacy is. And I feel like this person recognizes that you and this person could have that with one another, and it scares them. But let's look into this anyway. Let's look at this Soul Journey Oracle cards and see what lasting messages we can get for you today. So if you are enjoying this reading, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And if you are enjoying this reading, please hit that like button on the thumbs up, because it does make a massive difference with the channel, and it really does help get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so much. Everything you need to know about myself and the channel is in the description box below. And also, if you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, then there is a donation link now available in the description box below as well. So thank you so much to those who have already donated, and thank you to those who are thinking of donating. I greatly appreciate it. So thank you all very, very much. And even if you do not financially donate, then a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe and leave us a comment as well, guys, okay? But what I'm getting here is, with you and your person, to have this union, to have this soul connection, to have this sense of eternal love with one another, you're going to have to fight for the connection. But I feel like, yes, you'll be fighting for the connection, and your commitment is going to be tested for one another in the sense of loyalty and love. But then at the same time, you'll both be able to get through it anyway with that Ten of Wands. Like, there's something that's closing out a painful, difficult cycle that has been, you know, a very arduous journey for you both. I'm getting 10-10 here. So strong power numbers, so you could be seeing those numbers, your person is. There's definitely movement here though. Worry. Look at this. Do you know what I've just noticed? These three cards, I'm going to pull three cards anyway, but the three cards that come out, they're all purple. All purple. This is the sense of enlightenment, guys. Courage, discipline, and worry. Bottom of the deck, we have blame and honesty. I feel like there's been a sense of the blame game here. I feel like two people have been very worried about coming together for a commitment or for a connection. I feel like there's been a sense of temptation involved here, and someone having the courage to move themselves forward. I'm getting lots of messages here, guys, so obviously please take what you feel resonates. But I'm also getting that your love interest accepted really poor behaviour from this karmic partner or the karmic ex. They may have not necessarily put down their boundaries with them. You know, they may have let ish slide, and they're not doing that anymore, because I feel like they're not dealing with this person. They don't want to deal with this person anymore. And if they actually had the sense of kind of, you know, this sex without love, if they had this kind of you know, they were together, obviously in that way, you know, I mean, then of course there was the sense of they may have just felt like they were kind of roommates rather than lovers. They just kind of all felt a bit flat. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. This person's very grateful that you're in their life. I feel like they're grateful for you too, because I feel like in the sense that you both probably wouldn't be where you are without, you know, one affecting the other. It's like the sense of cause and effect. I feel like it's weird because your love interest has also got to try and be grateful for this karmic relationship with this karmic person. Because in the sense, if they really truly open up their heart space, they realise that whoever they've been dealing with, they needed to learn their lessons from this person in the greater scheme of things, for them to also contribute in the sense of healing, for them to eventually open up their heart again, to stand up for themselves and realise that they have this sense of self-love and move on as well. So it's a sense of your love interest being grateful for their life because they've learnt significant soul lessons to transform and change. They're grateful for you because there's this sense of true love between the two of you, and they see you as their person, and however this else resonates, if you know what I mean. Like fear, again, that wanted to show itself. I realise that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yeah, so your person is trying to live in love. I'm getting live in love rather than be stuck in fear. And they had to be stuck in fear in this karmic connection or karmic relationship with this person because it had to really challenge themselves to go through the traumas that they've had in their life and to realise that they are deserving of better, they are deserving of more, that they are worthy, and that they are worthy of love for themselves but from someone else as well. And I feel like your person is fearful that you are not going to be accepting of this person, but I feel like you're loyal to this person and they are loyal to you also. I'll take one more please for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I'm getting lots of different messages, so please obviously take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, guys. Do you know what? The other message I'm getting is that this karmic partner, the karmic ex, is obsessed in watching your love interest to see whether or not they're going to hand out this offer to you and see whether you're going to accept it from them or not. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, and then look at that bottom of the deck. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. And then patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And then courage. I find the inner strength to face fear. To face fear with confidence. And then humour. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life and love, I'm getting. And trust. I always accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And purpose. I know what I'm here to do. And to be sense of proud of oneself in this recognition and get free and bring balance to one's own life here, regardless of the adversity that there has been, by being true to oneself here with honesty and following in your own kind of soul path, as it were, with judgment. You and your love interest have most likely have had to grieve this connection because there has been a sense of loss at one point. But I feel like that needed to kind of be worked through so that eventually you would get to this, or your person would get to this. And these are dolphins here, so dolphins are, you know, representative of being very playful, very fun, you know, don't take things very seriously. They're a sense of unconditional love. Just know that you and your person are meant to come together when everything's kind of right. And there's that sense of enlightenment that things are going to turn around in your favour. But your person's definitely felt the sense of grief of closing out this karmic connection with this karmic partner or the karmic ex, because obviously they've heavily invested in it. You know, you may feel the same way, that, you know, you've invested in something as well. It depends. Obviously, everyone's story is different. But everything kind of serves of a greater purpose than we realise. And it's not until we take the time to sit back and really consider of those things that we realise what they are. Anyway, I'm getting lots of different messages, so if it comes across as a little bit kind of, you know, here, there or everywhere, just forgive us on that, okay? But anyway, guys, this person does miss you, and they're fearful that you are not going to have anything more to do with them, but they want more to do with you, and I feel like you want more to do with them as well. But there has been challenges, as we kind of already know, guys, okay? So anyway, please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, as there have been lots of different messages here, guys. So as I say at the beginning of every reading, you know, if it's not your reading, it's not your reading, okay? So if you have enjoyed this reading, please like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much for being here. Oh, also, gosh, I completely forgot about this. I was meant to say at the beginning of the reading, but happy birthday, Aries. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I forgot to say that at the beginning, but I guess we kind of got carried away with these cards, so I just didn't say it. But I hope you are still enjoying your birthday season. Please take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful week, and we'll speak to you very soon. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye now.